Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we'll try to understand examples on switch statements. The concept of switch has clearly explained in our previous video. If you haven't watched that video, please watch that video and come back here. And every video in our channel is going to be a part of entire course or a playlist. Our suggestion is to follow the entire course so that you can have better understanding of the concepts. And the link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Now, coming to this class, we'll try to understand some examples. So we have taken nearly 4 examples, 1, 2, 3, 4. So all these examples we'll try to understand in this class. So coming with our first example. So what this first example states is, here int I is equal to 65. I is equal to 65, switch I, wherever the case is 65, there that case will get executed. So that part of the case will get executed. But in this case, so in this case means where I is equal to 65, the ASCII code of 65. So the 65 is representing the character capital A. So character capital A is identified by the ASCII code 65. So what happens here is, so it is the same as that of the case of the interchangeable use of characters and ASCII codes, integers and ASCII codes. Okay. So what happens is, wherever if the case is equal to capital A, then also that case will get executed. So here we have given it as a switch statement. In the switch statement we have given it as I, even though it is I, as the value of I is 65. So the equivalent ASCII code, if the switch statement identifies any of the case with its equivalent ASCII code. So the equivalent ASCII code of 65 is A, and it is identified in the cases. So this part of the case, this case will get executed, means these two statements will get executed. So that is very important to understand. So that understanding is very important. Here we are trying to understand how the C compiler works. So this possibility is there in the C compiler, wherever if certain integer is given, if its equivalent case, if its equivalent case is identified, that part of the case will get executed. So while writing the switch statements, you should be careful in giving the cases. If such cases are provided, means that part of the case will get executed. The next function, program, the second program is, see here, this is main part. I am just taking it out. So starting from here, the value of int x comma y, enter the value int x comma y, enter the values of x and y. So we have to enter the values of x and y, and here the values of x and y will get scanned. See here, switch statement is using expressions. Expressions can be used in the switch statement, but they should not be used in the case statement. In the cases, the expression should not be given. So what happens here is, whenever if, for example, if I give the values of x and y as 2 comma, okay, if I give the values of x and y as 2 comma 3, so what happens here is 2 plus 3, which is 5. So the case 5 will get executed. X plus y is equal to 5. So I have given this printf statement for understanding. So x plus y is equal to 5, and this part of the case 5 will get executed. So the expressions can be provided. So what happens here is, if a particular output of the expression, if the expression is getting a particular output, then these statements are to be executed, if that is the case. If that is the case of writing the program. So for example, a big expression is there. By executing this big expression, if a particular output, we are getting a particular output, then those particular statements are to be executed. Then this kind of switch statements can be used. So what I have given, if, so here whenever the value of x and y, whenever the expression x plus y is producing an output of 5 or 6 or 7, then these statements, those corresponding statements are to be executed. So for example, if the value of x and y is given as 3 comma 3, 3 comma 3 means this is going to produce an output of 6. So it is equal to case 6. So whenever the expression is producing a case 6, an expression is producing an output of 6, then this case 6 will get executed. So a set of expressions, statements are to be executed. So in that case, we can use these expressions within the switch statement. But those expressions should not be provided in the case statement. For example, if I is equal to 4 is provided in the example, so in the declaration I is equal to 4 is provided. So can we use case I plus 1 here? It is also equal to 5, right? I is equal to 4, I plus 1 is 5. So can we use case I comma, so case within brackets I plus 5, can we use it? No, it should not be used. So the expressions are not allowed in case. So the expressions are only allowed in switch statement. That point is very important to understand. Okay. So in the next program, so the next program here is duplicate cases are not allowed. See here. Check this program. In this program, int x is equal to 65, character ch is equal to a. So both are having the same code. Same code in the sense a is also the ASCII code of a is 65. The binary code, 8-bit code is also the 8-bit code of this character a, and the 8-bit code of this x is equal to 65. Even though it is 16 bits or 32 bits, the first 8 bits and the 8 bits of this ch both are same. Okay, so now as we have already discussed, characters, ASCII codes, integers, ASCII codes are used interchangeably. So I have given this expression ch comma x. Okay, so what happens here is the values of ch comma x will be taken, and so this program will not get executed. So what happens here is, here the 65, we will get an error. 65 and a are provided. Both are having same values. Even though it is we are just identifying it as a, but the equivalent ASCII code is 65. So the cases we should not have duplicate cases. For example, if you are getting confused with this character, so if you try to give case 65 again, so the duplicate cases are not accepted. That point is very important to understand. The next program, here this program, so what this program is doing is how the switch cases can be used. See here int x, enter the value of x, and the value of x will get scanned, and switch x. So if multiple cases, if the multiple cases are having the same statements to be executed, so then this kind of declarations are possible. So what I mean to say is, here we are having case 1, 2, 3. Wherever the value of x, if the value of x is 1 or 2 or 3, multiple cases, and the same statements are to be executed. So here we want to print, this is the case of 1, 2, 3. For any case of 1, 2, 3, 1 or 2 or 3, for all these 3 cases we want to print this statement. In such cases we can just give case 1, case 2, case 3 and this printf. So without break, but multiple statements, multiple cases to be executed, same statements are to be executed for multiple cases. So then this way of declaration, switch statements can be used in this way. For example, if for case 4 and 5 we want to print this printf statement, so then case 4, case 5, and then this is the case of 4 comma 5, and later break and the statements will get executed. So these are some of the examples on switch statements. We'll try to execute each and every program that we have seen, and we'll see the outputs. Okay, let's check the outputs. and see how they will what are the how the outputs will get generated. Practically we'll see them. Okay, see here first one, switch I is equal to, so with the value of I is equal to 65, this case will get executed. Okay, let's execute this. Compile, execute. A for apple, so it is going to print, even though int I is given, the case A has been executed. A for apple, so it is going to print A for apple, even though int I is equal to 65 is given. So the next statement is it is expressions can be used. Enter the value of x and y. So I am trying to give 2 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. Case 5 will get executed. Case 5 has been executed. So case 5, x plus y is equal to 5. That has been printed. Similarly, if you give duplicates should not be accepted. So let's execute it. See here, duplicate case value. 65 is accepted, but A is also having the same value. So the duplicate case values are not accepted. Try to understand that point. Next is fourth example. Here multiple cases having the same to execute the same statements. So here, which case will get enter the value of x? If I give 3, this is the case of 1 2 3 will get executed. Okay, so these are some of the examples on switch statements. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. And if you feel that this video is helpful to you, please give us a like symbol and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. Thanks for watching.